Hi, Matt. Do you ever see that I've sent you a video and you're like, I don't have the strength. I'm here to bug you. Um, okay, so um, I saw that great video of Mark, and the guys in the outfits. And I'm thinking, God, I wish I had a team of rooters like that. But the kind of things I like to do, I'm meditating, I'm doing yoga, I'm doing the hula hoop. I'm very solo. I can't see like the meditation group, with the shirts. There is no self. Go, Liz, go. It's all an illusion. Retreat into the recesses of your mind. All is one. Yeah. And we'd have shirts and they'd have writing on them. I just can't get out there in the bicycling land because then I'd have to wear those bad shorts. Oh. No, it's mostly the aches and pains. Okay, so today's foray is a little bit odd. So we do the screen share, and we're going to start off, perhaps unexpectedly, with Robert Sapolsky. Maybe you've heard of him. He seems like a guy who would be near and dear to your heart. Anyway, so I was just listening to this podcast, and he's done all these great studies of baboons. Yeah. And wow, it's so interesting about stress and what have you. But there's all these little tidbits that I thought were interesting, and you might find this one interesting. The baboons, they're out there on the savannah. They don't really have predators because they're kind of they're like those bike groups, who's going to mess with that? They've got the shirts, the bad shorts, everything. They're making videos, sending it to their incapacitated friends. It's a whole baboon situation. They're very like the humans. He's really studying stress, right? He's really trying to figure out, what stresses people out and the mechanisms of the brain. As you can see down there, he has a lot of credentials. So as well as working in the lab, he studies the baboons. One little tidbit that was fun was that the baboons only need about 3 hours to forage for the calories that they need, much like yourself. And then he says, and they have about 9 hours to beat the crap out of each other for no real reason. And that is what they do. And wow, I thought that was interesting. I think of in this world, all the trouble that gets made, all the wars and whatnot. Now, you may argue that we need a little more time for foraging as far as, shelter and whatnot. And that we have some other activities other than pummeling each other. they just go, they got time to kill, they pummel. I mean, it's a crazy baboonery, buffoonery. So I thought that was so interesting. If you think about how they, are kind of like humans. Anyway, they had a couple, and it's a podcast, of course. I'm listening to him, and it's this one called "People I Mostly Admire." It's really interesting. These darn baboons. Gosh darn it. So I had a prop today, and it was super cute, and I'll probably save it for another day if you can withstand my video onslaught. And it's something I've had in the car for years, and it's a turtle. It's one of those things that goes on the back of the phone, and it was this beautiful turtle. And I set it out, and I made a sticky turtle prop, and I can't find it. So that's the way it goes. I have to forage. I forage for more than 3 hours, so I messed up my prop. Ted Lasso. This is my other thing I wanted to. Oh, lastly, back to our shared screen. So we got Sapolsky. He's a brilliant man, and very funny some of the time. Look at these baboons. Yeah. Now those baboons could find something other than pummeling to do. We got a thing or two we could teach those baboons, right? And then this I thought was pretty much you at work. See this little one right here? Guess which one is Matt? Okay, but maybe when he goes home, maybe he's a little grumpy right now. You may be experiencing a little of this, but soon you will be like this. Okay, so Ted Lasso, I am so in love with it. I can't stand it. The charm, the optimism, the poignancy. Ted has a couple of hurdles to overcome. It's pretty good stuff. I'm just sad that it's over. So good, so funny. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. just kind of did my thing today, kind of organizing, and I still have not busted the Adrian Peterson 10 yards. He fell on his sword for his buddy, but the buddy has nary said a word. When I returned, Mary Jo and the car were gone. Sometimes a Boston accent is the only thing that can get you out of these times. And you've got to have a somewhat historical perspective to use that accent. You must be taking in the breadth of our civilization. Okay, so yeah, I got trapped in an accent because I needed to do some of this. Okay, so that's all I've got for you today, and I hope that you are interested in my baboon buffoonery, and that you continue to heal. I'm sure, oh, this is the other thought I had about your current predicament, is I thought about how many habits a person has from sunup to sundown. It's a lot. And you know how we're all a little neurotic about our little exercise and all that stuff. Boy, that is a big habit, and it's hard to stop a habit. You're cooking. I mean, you've got this whole scenario that you do typically, most days. It's just like getting wrenched from an addiction. It's like, so, I think you just need to know that the bike team is with you, as am I, and that is a tough road to hoe, but I think you're going to make the best of it. Ironman 2. I would like to hear some feedback on that. Hopefully that was fun. And you're marching along through the Avengers. Okay, Matt, I will end the meeting for all who dare tread across my little slice of insanity. All right, I will talk to you later. I got to wash my hair. Oh, Matt, the blow dry. I don't want to do it. See the gray that's coming in here? Well, I don't know if you can. Oh, because I never stop when I say I'm going to. I have dialed the touch up to the max. You kidding me? They ask you, do you want to touch up your appearance a little bit? I'm like, what else you got? How about totally? So I press totally. So this, I don't even look like this. This is an avatar of how I would look. I need to take a shower, everything. I'm kind of gross. So I'm going to go do my hair. And I know that you probably have a lot of sympathy for me at this point, having to deal with something like that. Because there you are just sitting on your butt. I mean, come on. Just kidding. Hopefully you're getting a few massages and you're not in too much pain. I don't know what the pain factor is, the discomfort of lying on your back. Very sorry about that. But you're on the mend. All right. Bye, Jack. I love you. Say hi to Leslie. Bye.